Hey guys, it's Dave from Daiwei Kwoon here. I'm joined here today by my old master, Master Yoda, who's just keeping an eye on things, making sure I'm presenting honestly. And I've got another wonderful bit of artwork that my 10-year-old daughter did of a sort of a highly evolved spiritual being like a Buddha floating in the sky. She won a contest with this painting and she's given me a copy, so it's going up on the walls of Daiwei Kwoon to inspire me. Today I'm going to talk about something very practical. I'd love to talk about the internal Kung Fu ideas, and that'll be involved in what's today's episode, but this is a very practical thing, which is the Wing Chun punch. That's our primary weapon is the punch or the palm strike. And my first great inspiration with Wing Chun, Bruce Lee, said in an interview back in the 60s, which most of you have probably seen, he was asked a bit about Kung Fu, explained some basic things, and he said, they asked him, what's the difference between a karate punch and a Kung Fu punch? And Bruce said, well, a karate punch is like an iron bar and it goes whack. A Kung Fu punch is like an iron ball on the end of an iron chain, and when it hit, it goes whang and it hurts deep inside. Now, that is the best explanation ever. That is exactly what a good Wing Chun punch is like. And one of the ideas that I live by in Wing Chun is that Wing Chun is empty start to finish. Mr. Blenkow gave me that idea. And empty start to finish indicates that what we want to do is empty all conscious mind, all trying out of the body. And what that does in reality is it allows the whole body to express itself at the point of contact. So when it comes to the punch, there's lots of different ways you could practice punches, but I've always loved the three-sectional Wing Chun punching bag. Mine's full of a horse food called lupins. They're a particularly Australian lupin. I think they're just called Australian lupins, but anyway, they're a very hardy thing. This bag, believe it or not, is full of lupins that are about 17 years old. They're still in fine condition. Just gives you a nice, it's not really hard like sand, it's not too soft like fluffy rags or something. It's actually just right. So the key to the punch in Wing Chun, as Bruce said, is it should be like an iron ball on the end of an iron chain. And really, in another film, Bruce Lee said in Enter the Dragon, I don't hit, it hits all by itself. Now that idea is a very real idea, and what he's talking about is the subconscious mind hits, the great you, the you that's connected to everything. So how can we do this in practical terms, especially if we're starting out in Wing Chun? Well, the way I like to show my students to do it is to try to forget the hand hitting. Now, this is very difficult to do because I've found in my own personal practice, it doesn't matter how much you relax and feel relaxed as you're going to hit, in a sort of a millisecond as you make contact, somehow you just tense that bit and try to hit hard. And you sort of, oh, here I am relaxed, and then bang, bang. You want to hit hard. So wanting to hit hard is the thing we've got to get around, but that's really hard to do because we actually do want to hit hard. But the emptier your punch is and the less you try to hit hard, and the more you are in your body, the harder you will hit. And as Bruce says, it'll hit whang and it'll hurt deep inside. Anybody who's been hit by a really good Wing Chun punch knows what I'm saying. It seems to explode inside you like a little grenade. Also, an empty punch will go through just about any defence. Now, some people think that we want to step around people's force to punch them. We don't generally think like that. We basically think, I want to just go straight through your defence and clobber you. We're going to hit somebody, it's serious business, and we want to just hit. So we knock their guard out of the way. If they're able to stop us, because we're in that empty state, which we practice constantly in Chi Sao, being sort of in rather than out, then they stop us, we're still in, and we can either move them, or if they move, we'll just roll into a defensive position and then still strike through as soon as there's any gap in their defence, any kind of shrinking. Anyway, getting back to just punching, the easiest way I've found to do this is to put your mind in the soles of your feet, because you want to be in your body, not in your fist. Okay, so as you go to hit, imagine in your mind the soles of your feet, and then it's not that hard to do. Feel the soles of your feet. Can you do that? Feel the soles of your feet. And as you strike, don't think about this. Keep your mind in the soles of your feet. And you'll find that'll, your body just relaxes. Keep your mind in the soles of your feet, and you'll start to feel a feeling as if everything's dropping. It's not that you do that, but by taking your mind in and down into the soles of your feet, the feeling is it's dropping in here. And what eventually happens is you get the feeling that all of you is piercing into the target like a sort of a cone, in my case, 100-kilo cone, just go into it. And this takes practice. I'm not saying you'll just do it overnight. We all have practice, but the worst thing to do is get into that sort of machine gun punching, just using muscle. You're just training how not to punch properly. You're just going whack, whack, whack. Apologies to my karate brethren. I have great respect for karate, but, I just use that Bruce saying as example because most art forms do tend to just whack with strength and agility. Wing Chun being an internal soft art, we just empty and we just want to let it all drop in there. But believe me, it's super effective. Now, another way you can get around this mind rushing to there and trying to whack is to imagine, which is, it's one. It was actually Bruce Lee, Siu Nim Dao, he said it was little imagination. Nim Dao, the thing that generates Nim Lik, mind force, is he translated as imagination. And if you can imagine that you're not punching, but that you're squashing a bug, okay? Think of a nasty bug you don't like, having trouble killing, say, a big mosquito that's just drilled into you, or something noxious that you don't like. If you just hit that, not doing kung fu really, just normal relaxed body and squash that thing, boom, it sinks in. So try that out. Next video I'm going to talk about the palm strike, and then the video after that I'm going to talk about good Wing Chun kicking. So these are extremely important things. I'll also talk about the fact that the strike is not just the fist and the palm and the bottom of the foot, but Wing Chun teaches us to use all the arms, all the legs, and indeed all the body as striking weapons. Okay, well, thank you, Master Yoda, for your inspiration, and thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.